Keith is 9 years my senior.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a senior.
So I have a different perspective on this. I love being called dad and daddy because it's something that I've always wanted, and I feel like I got it too late in my life. So I really, really cherish it now. So I have no problem feeling like a dad or daddy. Like, say hello to daddy. It's like, and then he says, daddy, and he runs all the way across the room. Like,
so
that's
you feel
the
like
greatest feeling in the world.
But you feel like it's too late, though?
No. I think it's later than normal. Yeah.
But what's normal?
Early 30s.
Okay.
Late 20s would have been great. Maybe not for me mentally.
People are having kids later, though.
That doesn't mean it would have been better. It wouldn't have been better for me to be a younger dad.
Why would it have been better? And why don't you think you're a young dad?
I think I'm a young at heart dad for sure. And I'm certainly in good enough shape to be a young dad.
Absolutely. So,
and I'm not like an ego thing. I think I am. I'm literally pulling apart and installing a deck by myself out back. Mm-hmm. Like literally
and
replacing all the joists.
And still finding time to have energy and time for your kids.
Yeah, yesterday I was laying decking, and he literally, our son, walking on decking that isn't finished, by the way, talking about like raising resilient kids, came right up to me, and I'm sitting like on a joist in the middle of the deck.
Yeah, there's no floor. There's parts that are missing, and I'm like,
yeah, with screws and everything else, and so he walks up to me, and I grab him, and I stop what I'm doing. I'm sweating my butt off.
Because he wants attention, yeah.
Yeah, this is also being taped when we had 3 or 4 straight days of like 100-degree weather, so I was out there doing it the whole time.
Every day.
And so I'm sweating, and he just like comes on over to me and wants to sit on my lap, and it goes from like, all right, working for hours and hours on end outside.
Dad mode activated.
Yep, doing hard labor to all of a sudden, boom, dad mode, soothing, comforting. And you cited that last night. You were like, oh, it's really great that you can have both those things. And I think I'm able to flip the switch quick because I'm older. I really do think that. It's like I've got that perspective. I've wanted this so badly for so long. There was a point in my life I didn't think it was going to happen. The window was closing.
So what would you say to someone who is reaching 40, wants it as bad as you did, felt like all hope is lost, it's not in the cards for me, maybe I'm just a George Clooney type?
Which is what my dad said.
I
don't think I'm a George Clooney type, yeah.
I mean, you're handsome as ever.
No, I don't know. With this beard, too, I'm looking a lot older. This beard
you know what?
is making me look like I'm...
It's aging you a little. To talk about age. And
I know. I look like I'm in
your
my
mother, who's
mid-40s, 50s.
Your mother's watching this going, shave it.
Which is what she said 4th of July weekend. Yeah. She wasn't a huge fan. She also doesn't like the fact that I don't have hair that goes down in my forehead.
She says you use too much product.
Use too much product. So,
which?
Mom, appreciate you watching. Love you.
But no, what would you say to someone who is listening, maybe wants kids really badly, was sort of in this same boat as you and felt like that's it, it's not in the cards? What would you say to a guy?
I would say you're extremely lucky and you're in your wheelhouse right now. Like that this is a great time to be a father for the reasons that dads and men value. And that is that I no longer care. I have status in my life professionally. I think it's something that all young men seek in their life in their 20s. And they're ambitious as hell, or at least with me, so super ambitious and wanting to make something of yourself. By the time you're 40, you've gotten comfortable in your own skin. You've gotten to a pretty good level with regard to your professional career. So you no longer feel that pressure inwardly. And I know men take a little bit longer to mature, I think. I think emotionally and mentally, I'm in a better place. I've lived through some points in my life that give me really great perspective, some things that have happened to me, whereas in my 20s, I didn't have any of those experiences. And so I think I'm armed to be a better father because of that. And because I'm 40, I have a financial foundation. I was able to earn money. In my 20s, I earned no money, and I had $0 to my name. Now there's a little more comfort because we've got somewhat of a foundation to stand on. God forbid something were to happen to one of our boys. So it gives you a little more confidence, clarity, and comfort being 40 and being a father. What hurts me is when I start doing the math and I start thinking, okay, by the time our second born now is through college, I'm going to be 63 years old. And that hurts. When my kids are my age, I'm going to be 80 some odd years old. And who knows how much time I've got left on the planet. I think the average age for men is like 78. And that really hurts. You know, I constantly wonder whether I'm going to meet my grandchildren. You know, and man, it's a painful thing. There's no way, you know, listen, the best thing I could do is eat well and, you know.
And we can understand that. Everybody listening can understand how you would have that fear or, you know, a little bit of anxiety. So I guess what I'm asking too is like, you're encouraging men of that age to have the confidence that they've made the right choices to get to a place where they can start a family. It's not like you wish you could go back and have done it sooner.
I'd want both scenarios to be true. I'd want to have kids younger and also have the experiences that I do now younger, but it's impossible. And so to the fathers out there, or soon to be dads, or soon to be husbands, there's the benefits way outweigh the negatives when it comes to having kids in your 40s. They'll keep you young. They'll keep you interested in life because I have access to a level of fulfillment that I would have never had I not had children.
And you're reminded of your childhood. And
yeah, reminded of my childhood. Exactly. So no, absolutely have kids now. I think everyone should have children, you know.
Me too.
Adopt if you can adopt. Like, it's the best thing in your life to watch a child grow. It's like, I've heard it put this way. The best thing about raising kids is watching them grow up. And the worst thing about raising kids is watching them grow up. It is so crazy to me to look back at pictures and to see how Keith has changed in the last few years. It's so sad, like crushingly sad. And yet the boy in front of me is this like incredible, wonderful, surprising, excited, like every day I wake him up in bed, I'm like, you're a little taller and you're saying these words now. And it's like, whoa, and you're slapping mom on the butt. It's like, what is happening? It's the craziest thing.
I know. He's like saying full sentences now. Someone said that recently and I was like, no, he's not. And then he'll say, I don't know.
Just like that. He emphasizes it.
I don't know is how he says it. And it's wild.